Darkness engulfed the room as I cautiously stepped inside, my trembling hand reaching for the light switch. The air felt heavy with an unspoken presence, a malevolence that seemed to emanate from every corner of the old Victorian house. I had moved here seeking solitude, but little did I know that I would soon be consumed by a terrifying force. The first night in the house started innocently enough, with a gentle breeze rustling the curtains and the faint sound of creaking floorboards. But as I settled into bed, a haunting melody seeped through the walls, sending shivers down my spine. It was a dissonant whistle, filled with malice and otherworldly power. I pulled the covers tighter around me, hoping it was just my imagination playing tricks. But the haunting continued night after night. The whistle grew louder and more insistent, as if mocking my feeble attempts to ignore it. Sleep eluded me as the specter of the melody haunted my every waking hour. Shadows danced menacingly on the walls, and the once serene house became a labyrinth of terror. I would hear her whispering in the dead of night, her voice a chilling echo in the silence. Doors slammed shut, windows shattered, and objects moved on their own accord. The house itself seemed to conspire against me, a puppet in the hands of an unseen tormentor. I became a prisoner in my own home, too frightened to leave and too terrified to stay. The girl's presence grew stronger, her haunting melody echoing through the corridors with a bone-chilling intensity. Her ethereal form appeared before me, her eyes empty voids of darkness, and her spectral hands reached out, threatening to pull me into the abyss. As I descended into madness, I resolved to uncover the truth behind this malevolent spirit. I delved into the history of the house, unearthing a harrowing tale of a young woman who had lived here long ago. She had been consumed by jealousy and rage, her soul forever bound to these walls. Armed with this knowledge, I sought to confront her, to plead for release from her wicked grip. I entered the attic, the heart of her torment, where she had met her untimely end. The atmosphere was suffocating, as if the very air held the weight of her vengeful spirit. In the dim light, I saw her spectral form materialize, twisted and distorted by the darkness that had consumed her. Her disfigured face contorted into a sinister smile, and her eyes glowed with an otherworldly rage. She lunged towards me, her haunting whistle reaching a crescendo, threatening to drive me to the brink of insanity. But I refused to surrender to her terror. With every ounce of courage, I shouted words of defiance, demanding her to release her grip on me, to relinquish her hold on this house. The walls trembled, the air crackled with supernatural energy, and the girl's spectral form convulsed in fury. And then, with a final deafening screech, she vanished, leaving behind an eerie silence. The whistle ceased, the house fell still, as if relieved to be freed from her grasp. The girl's malevolent spirit seemed to have been banished, and I stood in the attic, shaken but triumphant. However, as the days passed, I realized the true nature of her release. The house remained haunted, the whispers returned, and the melody haunted the halls once more. It became apparent that the girl's tormented soul would never find peace, and I too could not escape her clutches. In the end, I had no choice but to flee the house, leaving behind the terror that had consumed my life. The haunting had taken its toll, leaving me broken and shattered. I sought refuge in a new place, hoping to escape the memories that still lingered in my mind.